All right.
All right.
How you
Who are
doing,
you?
Mateo? Oh, I'm Andrew.
I'm gonna go with Matt.
Hey, Mateo, Matt.
Hey, Andrew. Ander.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty fucking great. How are you doing?
I'm good. I don't know if I'm fucking great, but I'm good. I'm good.
Only good.
I'm only good
Only good. Why is that?
because I've been thinking about uh, how jealous I am of Shane Gillis and his Trump impression.
He does have an amazing Trump impression, doesn't he?
Yeah, I wish I could do it that good.
SNL fucked up. They could have had that. Could have had that every week,
Yeah,
every
but I'm
weekend.
glad they fucked up because it's better. It's better in momentary, you know.
True, true, true. And their writers aren't good enough to have him on there anyway, because the writers are fucking awful.
Yeah. Uh, Yeah, it wouldn't be. I like how he's with like improv on Kill Tony. He was like so good improvising it.
Yeah, especially the part about Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe, that's what we call this guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's just such a masterful part where he was like thinking on his feet.
yeah. I mean, Adam Ray was good too as Biden, but Shane Gillis is just on like another level with it. I think they'll definitely do it again.
I hope so. And if he was on SNL, if he had to read or whatever, had to use the writing of those people, and he wasn't allowed to improvise as much as he does normally when he's Trump, it wouldn't have. That probably wouldn't be as funny anyway.
Yeah, I don't think so. What he was on when he hosted SNL, I think they did like a sketch of him as Trump, and I mean it was pretty funny, but it wasn't like as funny as the Kill Tony stuff that he did.
Yeah. So you'd have to tone it down on SNL and then follow some of what the writers did, and then not do it off the cuff. He's way funnier when he's off the cuff, in my opinion.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
even his mannerisms, I like too. Is Trump the faces he makes?
Yeah, he was like really getting into it. Like even like little subtle things that not everyone would have noticed. He was like literally trying to be Trump.
I know. It's crazy Trump has not spoken out about Shane Gillis's impression of him yet.
Yeah, I think he's the real Trump's in his own world.
He's in his own fantasy world, Trump world.
He's in Trump world.
I just would have expected him to be on Truth Social already, like typing a bunch of fucking posts about the impression. But he hasn't said anything about it. It's so weird. But then other people can say like one small thing about him, and he'll be all over it.
Yeah, I think that episode's up to like 12 million views or something.
It deserves to be. I mean, that was my favorite episode of Kill Tony that I've seen yet.
Yeah, it was mine too. It
Oh wow, and you've
was,
seen a lot more of them than I have.
yeah, and like it's funny because like all the pretty much all the regulars except maybe Cam Patterson, and then like all the bucket pulls except for the guy with the arm thing. Like they all bombed, so it was like all just like Shane Gillis and Adam Ray. Like the whole
Yeah,
episode making it like so funny.
true. I do feel like a decent amount of the episodes are kind of like that, where it's only funny from the people who go up on stage because they're so bad, and then they get made fun of by the guests or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
But in this case, it was also just because of the characters that Shane Gillis and Adam Ray were playing, like even separate from their reactions to other people going up. They're just so funny.
I know. I was surprised that like a lot of the bucket pulls, they didn't really like seem too like phased or like that it was like Trump or and Biden up there. Like they seemed, I don't know, maybe they were all just nervous, but I thought there would be like a bigger like oh shit, like fucking Trump reaction, you know?
I know. I know. I'd be laughing my ass off if I was up there, like looking at them both as those characters.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, but
They should take that as a traveling show, a traveling live show. Them two, Shane Gillis and Adam Ray.
yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe they will make a podcast or something like he does with the Dr. Phil shit. Like he does like a live show with that. Maybe they could do something together like that. I mean, they already showed like it'll get like massive views. I mean, I could watch that shit forever.
Yeah, especially if you close your eyes and you listen to even his voice as Trump, it just sounds so. Every little like minute impression, not impression, but every little minute detail of his voice is like down to a T.
I
Crazy.
know it's so good.
But yeah. As far as Kill Tony goes, I hope they. I'd even be down for other people to come on the stage as other characters in the future too, because I find it just so hilarious when people do it right. When people have really great impressions and they're in that kind of environment where they can riff off each other and even off of like horrible comedians coming up. It's kind of a good thing they got going on there.
Yeah, I think there will be more episodes like that. I mean, I think there some of their highest viewed episodes or things like that where the Trump and Biden or like Dr. Phil or
Yeah,
Duncan
Dr. Phil's a
Russell
funny one.
playing Lil Hobo or whatever his name was, the puppet.
Yeah,
Uh,
Lil Hobo, yeah.
yeah, I think they will implement more of that. I mean, they must make so much money off of those particular episodes specifically. So
Definitely. I mean, 12, what did you say, it has 12 million views?
yeah, I think it's at 12 million or maybe 11 point something. But
Nuts. You know what I can foresee happening if they, I don't know, I can foresee like a Kamala Harris impersonator on there.
yeah, yeah, that would be funny.
Especially if they bring Shane Gillis back. back as Trump.
Yeah, they should do something like that. Or I know what's her name, Jesse Jetski Johnson. I think you've heard her before.
I might have, maybe I saw her on one of the episodes we watched together, but I don't remember what she looks like. But is she funny?
Yeah, she's funny. I know in the past on a Kill Tony episode, uh, she did like a she dressed as like Hillary Clinton and did like Hillary Clinton. Maybe they'll do that again.
Oh, yeah, that would be funny.
Yeah,
I wish there were more. I wish there were more things like Kill Tony in other parts of the country. Like if there was one around here, that would be so cool. It's really such a unique thing they have over there in Austin, you know?
yeah. I mean, sometimes they travel for Kill Tony, but I
True.
know they're doing a Madison Square Garden. They're doing that.
That's true, yeah. And they're gonna do the same deal where people can sign up for it and stuff.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow. That is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the people who want to be comedians and they like live in Austin are so lucky because they can just keep signing up every week, you know. But if people are traveling far, they got to get really lucky, you know, to get up there on the one time they're there.
Yeah, I know. It's like some people have gotten it like multiple times in a row, like 2, 3 weeks in a row, like somehow, just super lucky. But,
Yeah, I don't know what the fucking odds of that are. Because can you tell me on some of the episodes, there's like 200 people that sign up for it or something like that?
yeah,
Holy shit! So you just have 200 people like waiting in the in the back behind the stage.
yeah. I think in the old episodes they used to be like right in the back or in the alleyway or something. But they moved them to like the bar next door. They're all just waiting in the bar.
Oh wow. They're probably all getting hammered because they're just so fucking nervous to be potentially called up there.
Yeah, some people get like smashed, and then because they figure like, oh, they're not going to call me, and
Yeah.
then called up.
Yeah, I mean, it is crazy how many people go up there and they're just not funny at all. You don't even hear one laugh from the audience or one anything, just no reaction at all. But at the same time, it's got to be really nerve wracking when you're doing stand up and it's your total first time doing it, which it is for some of those people who go up there as their total first time. So it's got to be
Yeah,
really nerve wracking, I guess, you know?
yeah. I mean, I can only imagine, especially like imagine your first time up is like at the MSG show. That'd be
Sign
nuts.
up for that one.
uh, God.
Maybe, yeah, that would be a bit much to be honest with you, right in front of Madison Square Garden. Maybe some Knicks players will show up.
Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised.
Jalen Brunson is going to sign up for it.
uh, yeah, he did the when they were doing like wrestling or whatever at the MSG. He went up for that.
Yeah, that was fucking funny. He had like
Yeah,
a what do you have, like a step ladder, like a half of a fucking ladder he was holding and he was gonna hit the guy with or something.
yeah, yeah. Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh my god, man. So random that he was even on there. I don't even know why he was on there.
Yeah, I think he actually like loves like wrestling or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like he grew up watching it or something like that.
I could never get into wrestling because it was like so many people just were trying to convince themselves that it was real when they knew it wasn't. I don't know.
Yeah, I never got into it either. I was like, I'd rather just watch like boxing or like
Yeah, at least
real
boxing.
fight.
Yeah, at least boxing doesn't have this weird like facade with it where people are trying to convince themselves to believe in this like fantasy world of it, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, uh, there was one point where I was kind of getting into like the WWE games, and like it was like a very brief point. I was like kind of into it, and I like watched like a little of like what was it, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and like, but
Yeah.
it didn't last long. It was like very short.
I think the main benefit of those games would be the character creators. Remember the fucking totally demented freaks we used to make
Yeah,
fucking games?
mutants.
We would make just total abominations that even the worst horror movie couldn't even think up, man. Like
Yeah,
totally fucking disturbing.
yeah. I wish other games would have as like for some reason the WWE ones are like super customizable.
Yeah, it's the main draw of those games. But you're right. If they could apply that to other games, that'd be dope.
Yeah,
Uh,
but yeah, I'm sure someone's probably made like by now in one of the WWE games like a Shane Gillis Trump character.
you'd have to be really, really fucking good at the character creation to make it look like not just like Trump, but like Shane Gillis as Trump. You'd have to be like a fucking like I don't even
There's got to
know.
be some guy out
Prodigy.
there. There's
We
some
gotta
guy
find.
out there doing it.
And then he's on mic during the online matches, like doing the perfect impression. Look at that. We're tying it back. We're tying it back from the original fucking uh topic we were talking about.
Tied it back right there. That
But
Trump tieback.
but yeah, I feel like anyone can appreciate that impersonation, whether they like Trump or not, just 'cause of how good it is. But yeah, hope we get to see more of it in the future.
Yeah, I think they. I think Tony's gonna see how much this episode exploded, and he's gonna be like, "We got to do it again, like really soon."
True, but you're afraid you don't want it to be like oversaturated, right? You don't want to see it like so much that it's just not funny
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah. I think. I mean, he does it so well, though. But yeah, I think there's a good balance of you don't want to do it like every fucking week. But
Yeah, and part of me doesn't want to see it a lot, but I don't want it to get ruined either. I think it's because like in terms of the skill that is required to match every little inflection. That was the word I was looking for. Like, inflection in his voice and little mannerism um, takes a lot. Like I think that is one of my all-time favorite impressions I've seen
yeah, just of anyone. Yeah,
of anyone. Yeah, definitely of anyone. Because like in other a lot of other impressions, they're funny, but it's not like it doesn't capture the essence of the person like almost perfectly. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like when didn't Jim Carrey used to do Joe Biden years ago?
Oh yeah, yeah. He did do it on SNL. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think he did get
Like
pretty good with the face and everything. You know that was Adam Ray's like first time doing a Joe Biden impression. Really?
that was his first time doing that impression.
Yeah, he like
What the
never got
fuck?
no makeup or like did it extensively or anything. That was like his first time.
I mean, I'll admit the voice wasn't perfect, but it's like it was like a hilarious impression because it just touched on every like part of him that could be exaggerated upon, you know?
Yeah, like the sideways smile or like the staring
Yeah.
off. Like I
Trailing
think
on. Yeah, you're right.
that's kind of crazy for like his first real go at it.
Yeah, it really is. Wow, I didn't know that was his first time doing that.
Yeah.
Probably has applied some of the techniques he used to get in a character for Dr. Phil and just like transferred it over to Joe Biden.
Yeah, and like for both of them to stay in character for like 2.5 hours. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. Definitely my favorite episode of Kill Tony that I've seen. And I do hope that in the future there's more. It'd almost be cool if there were like other like chapters of Kill Tony in other parts of the country to give like more comedians a chance. But then they wouldn't have. I mean, they would. The other chapters wouldn't have Tony Hinchcliffe there, but maybe he could have his disciples.
Well, yeah. I hope they have more crazy shit like that. I mean, the timing too was crazy with the Trump thing, but it was.
Yeah, imagine if it come out after, like if they had filmed it after the
Yeah,
assassination thing, they'd have he would have went nuts with
yeah. You
all
have
the
way more
jokes. You know?
material.
Oh God. Well, anything else we gotta tell the fine people listening? We have any sponsorships from any edible underwear or anything like that?
Trim your balls with Manscaped.
Yep.
Just trying to get
Trim your
a. We don't.
balls.
We don't have the sponsorship yet, but you know, we got to get there.
Yeah. Trim your balls with Manscaped, or we're gonna kick your fucking door in, and we're gonna trim your fucking balls off. How about that?
Yeah, that's what my dad used to say.
Your dad used to say that too.
Yeah, but that's another. That's another episode.
All right. Well, I look forward to being your therapist next episode and delving into that.
Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome, Andrew.
Well,
All right.
I'll see you on the next
Well.
step.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
All right. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.